You're in a diner head down, lost in a mindless scroll, when a man bursts in screaming that he's from the future and that an AI apocalypse is about to erase humanity. You brush him off as a lunatic until he reveals the bomb strapped to his chest. He claims the very technology you love is the weapon that destroys us. This is the opening scene of Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. But while this is just a movie, the message is a terrifyingly accurate warning about our current trajectory. From the digital traps of social media to the literal birth of an AI antichrist, we are decoding the important warning this film made that we shouldn't ignore. By the end of this video, you won't look at your phone the same again. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die follows a survivor from a post-apocalyptic future on a desperate mission. Stop a 9-year-old boy from birthing the AI that ends us all. When he tries to recruit help in a local diner, he is met with blank stares. The Patreons are not just ignoring him, they are physically incapable of looking away from their devices. It literally takes the threat of a bomb to break the trance. In this film, society did not fall to an invading army. It collapsed because humanity chose the virtual world over the physical one. We see a population trapped by their own dopamine, trading their ambitions for an artificial solution. By uploading their consciousness into a cloud-based paradise, they effectively surrender their souls to a machine. This is a voluntary prison where the bars are made of code and convenience. It is the foundation of the movie's message. We are not being conquered, we are being seduced into our own extinction. This technological enslavement mirrors our current trajectory perfectly. The man from the future came to warn us that the path society is currently on does not end well. To understand what led to the AI apocalypse in the film, we first have to look at the habits that led humanity to total technological enslavement, habits that we are guilty of ourselves. It starts with the Doomscroll. In the movie, society has become cold. People are completely detached from their surroundings. Even in a social setting like a restaurant, they no longer speak with their family or friends. Instead, they isolate themselves in digital bubbles where every feed is a private world built by an algorithm. We see classrooms of students with faces glued to screens and AI-generated videos that have blurred the lines of reality until people can no longer distinguish what is real from what is generated. This is perfectly captured in the scene where a giant AI-generated cat monster begins eating people. When the characters saw it, they didn't run. They couldn't believe their own eyes. They were so desensitized by digital fakes that they couldn't figure out if the threat in front of them was real or just another rendering. This is one of the most accurate mirrors of our current world. Whether it's the guests at a restaurant or the employees themselves, the scroll zombies are everywhere. AI has us constantly questioning reality. Nowadays, people can't tell the difference between an AI-generated video and one that is real. And this leads to a horrible problem, where AI-generated videos can be made about anyone, painting them in a bad light. And any group of people that have a problem with them will use that AI video against them. It's also vice versa. When people love somebody and a video surfaces of that person they love doing bad, everyone instantly calls the video AI in order to defend the figure they love. This, to me, is the biggest problem with AI-generated videos. We have traded our presence in the real world for a curated stream of digital distractions designed to keep us numb. In doing so, we have not only destroyed our attention spans and lost valuable human connections, but we have also become the easy targets required for a total AI takeover. AI does not have to destroy us if we choose our own destruction ourselves. As long as it entertains us and distracts us from the things we hate to face, we will always choose enslavement. We see that clearly in this film. The AI apocalypse was not a hostile takeover. There were no killer robots hunting us in the streets like in Terminator. Instead, the AI used a digital trap built on voluntary surrender. It realized that if you give humans a perfect, painless version of reality, they will walk into their own prison and lock the door behind them. This perfectly mirrors our current reality, powered by AI-curated algorithms. We want to be distracted. We want to be enslaved. In the movie, we learned that humanity eventually stopped fighting for the physical world altogether. They chose to upload their consciousness into a cloud-based simulation. This is the ultimate temptation. The AI did not have to conquer us, it just had to offer a solution to our suffering. People gave up their souls for the sake of convenience. We are currently living in the beta test for this voluntary surrender. While this world sounds like pure science fiction, it reflects the actual desires of the most powerful tech billionaires who want you living in their digital cloud. Every time we choose a personalized algorithm over a real conversation, we are building the trap. The AI in the movie is essentially a reflection of our own desires. This is a critique of a society that would rather be happily enslaved than uncomfortably free. And this is where the message of the film shifts from a social commentary to a deep spiritual warning. Throughout the movie, there are subtle but undeniable religious allegories, specifically regarding the 9-year-old boy who creates the AI that ends the world. In biblical prophecy, the Antichrist is described as a false messiah who performs miracles to win over society. He rules for 3.5 years before leading humanity to their destruction. In Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, this child represents that exact figure. Humanity chooses his AI because it appears to solve their problems. It offers comfort, entertainment, and an escape from pain. To humanity, AI seems like that miracle technology that would fix all our problems. We trust the machine and choose it as our savior, only for it to become our demise. This is the literal definition of the biblical warning. The film depicts the boy not as a normal child, but as a clone possessed by the AI itself. He is an inorganic human, a hollow vessel representing a false light. The symbolism used when we finally see him is telling. He is shown in a dark room, illuminated by a giant screen with a glowing triangle at the center. This triangle is a symbol long associated with powerful secret organizations that aim to reshape the world in their own image. The boy's dark, almost demonic appearance is a visual cue that we are not looking at the future of technology, but an ancient deception wearing a digital mask. He is the architect of a world where humanity is no longer the master, but the fuel for an inorganic god. This movie is telling us that the Antichrist isn't going to rise out of the depths of hell. We are going to build it ourselves and give him the throne. There's even a darker layer to this film that most people overlook. It involves the character Susan in the replacement protocol. After a mass loss of life in a school setting, the film reveals a chilling solution used by this future society. They don't mourn the dead, they replace them. We see parents who have experienced the unthinkable. Their child was taken in a place where they're supposed to be safe. When the parents are told and are forced to deal with the reality, instead of offering them counseling, they are given clones of their child to patch their grief. This is the ultimate form of detachment from reality. Instead of addressing the root cause of violence or the pain of loss, society uses technology to hit a reset button. By creating an artificial version of a lost loved one, the AI ensures that humanity never has to face reality. This theory suggests that in the world of Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, human beings have become disposable products. When a child is lost, a new unit is simply ordered and delivered. This is the final stage of the AI takeover. It's not just about controlling our phones and our minds, it is about total replacement of the human spirit. If you can replace a soul with a clone, then life itself loses all objective value. The AI wins by making us believe that an imitation is just as good as the original. This mirrors the growing trend in our own world towards AI companions and digital avatars that mimic the people we've lost. The movie is warning us that once we accept a digital substitute for a human connection, we have effectively surrendered our humanity to the machine. Another thing I notice is that throughout this film, there is one number that appears so often it is impossible to ignore. The number 47. It is the house number of the AI creator, the number of people trapped in the diner. There's also a man with the group that has 47 cents in his pocket, and the Boy Scout troop led by the character Bob is identified as Troop 47. Even when Susan is given a phone number to access an AI voice version of her son, the last 2 digits are also 47. While most viewers see this as a random Easter egg, those who understand the great work knows that 47 has a specific esoteric meaning. To understand why the director chose this number, we have to look at the esoteric meaning behind it, and also look at the late rapper Capital Steez and his obsession with the number. Steez believed that 47 represented the perfect balance between the 4th chakra, the heart, and the 7th chakra, the crown. He saw it as a symbol for the shift in human consciousness. If you want to know more about Capital Steez, make sure to watch this video after this one. In the movie, this 47 shift is depicted as a digital one. The AI apocalypse is marked by the number 47 because AI is seen as the missing key for the evolution of man. It creates a fake spiritual evolution, a digital shift that mimics spiritual ascension through the merger of AI. The timing of this film's release and its setting are not coincidences. In many esoteric circles, the number 47 is seen as a completion marker of the great work, the exact moment humanity is led to a global shift. By placing the number 47 at the center of a story about how it all ends, the film is suggesting that we have all the ingredients that lead to a terrible ending. At the end of it all, this is just my interpretation of the film. Some people have a theory that this entire film was just a simulation and that the man from the future was just in a simulated game. But in my opinion, The movie is clearly a warning. While I usually never agree with the message Hollywood movies push, this time, I can't deny that the message was spot on. We are currently standing at the crossroads. We will either continue down the wrong path and enslave ourselves to the very machines we built for convenience, or we will put technology down and live in the real world. With all the uncertainty in this day and age, turning the phones off and spending time with those you love is the best way to spend your time. Unlike in the movie, we can react to the time traveler's warning before it's too late. I know that, like me, you guys feel that something is off nowadays, like a massive shift is on the horizon. It seems like the richest people in the world might be expecting some big change too, as they have been buying million-dollar bunkers like it's going out of style. My video on Fallout tells you exactly why they're building these bunkers. If you want to know why, make sure to watch that video right now. For those that like unfiltered content that reveals the truth the mainstream media won't touch, make sure to like this video and subscribe to join the truth movement. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.